Hi everyone. So guys, this is just a sudden life which I wanted to give on Monday motivation. Give a phone. Let's see if I can help you. So guys, yeah. Firstly, I want to wish everyone a happy Ganesh Chathurthi, guys. This is one of my favorite festival since childhood. This is like I just love it because we have so many things to do. Even since childhood. So what we used, like, I'll just tell you how we used to celebrate. Okay, so when we were kids, it's more fun. More than fun, we get to play with lots of kids over there, and parents, grandparents, everyone gather, and so we have this sort of ritual, okay, wherein my dad and we actually keep our books near God, and we put this swastik. Okay, so wherein they say all the hurdles should just go off, and we should get nice knowledge of and wisdom and all that. So, and one thing which I love is I used to always put all the books, whatever I can, so that I feel like, yes, I should get the best marks like that. Okay, so in that way, it is to be fun. Yeah, by the way, I didn't tell you, right? So the motto of today's live is pretty simple, guys. I actually wanted to share one small motivation as a Monday motivation. Okay, this is a wonderful story, guys. So before we get into the story, if you are watching my channel for the first time, then I would suggest you to please go ahead and hit the subscribe button so that you can get all the updates, and don't forget to hit the notification button also, okay, because I have been getting messages from people saying I don't get all the notifications. So for that, one go to way is just click on the notifications button, and the first option which you see right, like all notifications, once you select that, you would be able to see all the notification, that is all the videos or the community posts whichever I do, and you would get everything on timely basis. Okay, so that is one thing. And the reason why I wanted to share this Monday motivation is, guys, many of us would have faced this Monday blues, right? The Monday blues wherein we would be so lethargic, and don't want to just get up from our bed, or rather, we would feel like, oh, the week has just begun. No, I don't want to. Guys, I just have one simple question. How many of you would have felt that, okay, someone is really stopping us? Or okay, so let me first tell you the story. This is a story about a bird, okay? It's a story about eagle. Yes, guys. You would have seen this post being more viral nowadays. It's been forwarding, been sharing in social media. I really found this story very much interesting, guys. Exactly. So we will infer later as in why it's very much interesting. But for now, let us have a look at the story. So the story goes on like this, guys. The only bird that will peck at eagle, can you guess what is it? It is the crow, guys. Exactly. It is crow which actually pecks at eagle. That is the only bird. What crow does is he sits on eagle's back and keeps biting his neck. Obviously, if someone is back of us and biting our neck, what do we do? But you know what the surprise is? The eagle does not respond nor fight with the crow, and it doesn't waste its time, guys. Exactly. It doesn't waste its time nor energy. And you know what does it do? It simply opens up its wings, I mean, eagle. The eagle simply opens up its wings and begins to rise higher, as in, it flies even more higher, even more higher. it looks like as if the crow would not be able to go that higher, because obviously, right, because of the oxygen level. The more and more the eagle goes higher, flies higher, crow starts feeling suffocating, because it would not be able to breathe. And because of the suffocation, finally the crow will end up falling from there. So it's pretty simple, guys. The moral of the story is, when you believe that someone is really not listening to you, guys, remember one thing in life. The ones who really love us, the ones who really want us to grow, we need not give any sort of explanation to them. Why? Because they believe us, guys. Remember this, friends. Remember that the ones who really love us, the ones who really want to see our growth, they wouldn't look for any sort of explanation. Even without explanation, they would just believe in us. But the ones who does not believe, even if we explain them also, what is the use? You tell me. We are just wasting our energy in order to try and explain them and tell them what is it. It's of no use, guys. What I would say is, instead of going behind explaining on what happened, you can just ignore. See, the more and more we go back of people in explaining things, what happens is we are wasting our energy. Okay, we are wasting our energy, we are wasting our time. What not? Exactly, guys. So what I would say is, the more of wasting energy, just like eagle, look at it. What did eagle do? Simply, it just flew higher. The more higher it went, crow couldn't breathe and it fell automatically. Exactly, guys. Hi, Madhu. Good evening. Hi, mom. So, guys, as you all know, it's my mom. She's also online. Thank you, mom. So, yeah, what I would say is, the simple learning from this story is, guys, do not go behind explaining stuff or wasting your energy. Rather, put that energy in the right format in order to grow yourself and in order to excel yourself. The more we invest time in order to grow, trust me, we wouldn't need to give any sort of explanation. Rather, people would automatically understand what we are capable of and what our worth is. What do you think about it, guys? What do you think about this motivation? Just a second. Okay, guys, so I'm back. So you tell me, guys, what do you think about this motivation story? The moment I saw this story, I felt like, wow, this is indeed a very interesting and very motivating. Probably I can say this is more of thought provoking. Right? Like, see, what happens is, most of the time we think of like, oh my God, what did this person think about us? Probably we have to tell them what happened at that time. Not exactly required, guys. If you believe that that person really believes in you or really trusts in our capability, or what are about our skills, then we need not give any sort of explanation. I'll tell you what. When we start thinking that we have to give explanation, just hold on to it and see whether they are really believing in your skill and your capabilities. Just question yourself. The reason why I'm saying is, it's really of no use, right? If we keep giving explanation, what is the use? Where would we put that time? So we are wasting our energy, right? Rather, what I would just suggest is, don't waste energy and try to put that in a proper medium so that we can grow and by not wasting our time. So that's one story, guys. And I'm pretty much sure that we all are like, yeah, currently this year, because of pandemic, many of us are celebrating Ganesh Chathurthi at our homes itself. And yeah, as as for me, I haven't seen many of the societies keeping the Ganesh idol. Okay, like the big Ganesh idol. What I would suggest is, try to minimize the social gathering, guys, because you're saying right, The number of cases are increasing drastically day by day. It's really causing a lot of worry to me. The reason is, undoubtedly the recovery rate is high, guys. I do not deny that. But just imagine, not we obviously do not know everyone's immunity system, right? Their capability, whether they would be able to withstand with it or not. Exactly, guys. I have just come across one such incident where one of my friends, close relative, what happened was, his father was admitted to in hospital, and yeah, first few days it went well. They were actually conversing. He went on a video call and they were on calls, everything. And suddenly one day he didn't call. I mean, they actually didn't get indulged in the video call. Then they got doubt and they immediately called the hospital staff. Then they stated, oh, we are so sorry, that person, he just gave up, and we are sorry, but he's no more. Guys, that's what's happening nowadays. We don't know what is going to happen, or how one's immunity system is actually working. So the only request which I want to tell everyone is, please do not get yourself into the social gatherings. Try maximum to avoid. But if but if it is like mandatory, then go with precautions, like wear a mask, wear a shield, ensure that you're not touching your face, and if there are any offerings, have it, but use sanitizer every frequently. Tell people to maintain distance. The reason why I'm saying is, guys, and one more thing which I really wanted to iterate is, please do not hesitate thinking, oh God, there are people not wearing masks. What would they think about me? No, don't think like that. We can set an example by wearing mask, right? Wear a mask, set an example stating, well, see, I'm a responsible person. Okay, so I'm wearing a mask. So you also please be more responsible. You too wear. We have to understand one thing, guys. Just by wearing mask, if if you believe that, okay, there are lots of people, they're not wearing mask, what about me? What would they think? Trust me, guys, we are not sure about everyone's immunity, right? Now imagine our immunity is weaker, and if there are so many people out there, then who would be responsible? We would be responsible for our own health, right? Remember this small thing, guys. This is pretty small, that yes, our immunity, we know about our immunity. We cannot blame others saying, oh, you didn't wear a mask, so I'm not going to wear. No, everyone's immunity differs. So please wear a mask and try not to be a part of social gathering. Guys, I pretty much understand that this is a wonderful festival where every one of us love to be participate, love to really have fun. But one more thing is in its place is the coronavirus. So we all have to be very careful. It is our responsibility that we do not be victimized. Exactly, guys. Let us take all the precautions, and right, prevention is better than cure. So please try not to get indulged in any sort of social gathering, not to be a victim of it. Wear the mask, carry hand sanitizers, wear a shield if possible. Try and not get involved in it. Okay, so this is what I wanted to say, and so this is what I want to say. And guys, if you have any suggestions or if you have any questions, you can do ask me, so that we can have an interactive session. Probably we may find it like more interesting. So how are you all celebrating this festival? If you would have seen my videos, I really had a wonderful time with my family, my siblings, mom, everyone. Like, we had so a nice time. I must say, I went for shopping for these leaves and all. I took utmost care, guys. I kept on hand sanitizing, and so we actually ensured that there is no much gathering. So we went quite early and picked up all the necessary things, and then came back home immediately, sanitize everything, and then start off puja. To be frank, this puja this year, yeah, no much gathering, but I really had amazing time, I must say. It was so nice. And we actually ordered this clay Lord Ganpati. Yeah, it was like online order. So it was made of clay. So, and yeah, just natural clay, so not a problem. And that was really nice. And that's really wonderful, guys. So, if I have to share a few of my wonderful Ganpati, this festival moments from the past, like, some childhood memories, I would say, guys. So earlier what happened, we were we basically stay in apartment, okay? So we had this wonderful people gathering, wherein we take this, I like, basically in apartments what happens is, like two families or three flats, they come together and they take this, like, okay, this day you got to do, and we'll have this 9 to 11 day celebration in apartments, right? So we used to have wonderful, wonderful moments celebrated, so it used to be we and another family, and we both gather, and then we decide, okay, you gotta get some 4 to 5 items, and we will get some 4 to 5 items, and we'll start off with puja. And we used to have so many games also being conducted in our society, and it used to be like, wow. It's like so fun, right? And the best part is, we as kids, like in our childhood, we used to do even performances also, like either dance performance, or we used to do a singing competition and ramp walk, like what. Seriously, like so fun. Yeah. And then we used to have this the fun collection, and with that we used to get nice decorations for Lord Ganesh, and we used to do a lot of offerings. It is been really amazing, guys, I must say. Probably the childhood which we spent, right? It's like some one of, like, wow, amazing days. Yeah, I must say, one should spend their childhood so much that the moment you think about it later stage, right, you should get a smile in your face. That's how we have to spend our childhood. I always believe in that. And guys, if you have seen, I want to say one more thing about this year's Ganesh Chaturthi celebration is, as you all know, that many of us are actually doing Ganpati statue at home itself, right? Either through with the help of rice flour, or with turmeric, or with the mud, right? The proper mud where we can actually mold into a statue. So it's a good thing, guys. It's really good thing, because we offer prayers, and we do a lot with that statue, right? So when we immerse that in water, as I stated, if you have seen my last evening's video, wherein I have posted, right, like what are the benefits of Ganesh Chaturthi festival is, we are actually celebrating with those 21 herbs, right, with all those medicinal properties. When we immerse it in water, it gets indulged, and it actually gives us a very good sense, wherein we do not be a part of this waterborne diseases. Exactly, guys. And the food that we have is mostly the steamed food, right? So it is easy for digestion. And as you have seen, this year we are even more taking care about the consumption of fruits, right? Like the vitamin C, high rich in vitamin C fruits. So my suggestion to everyone is, try and include vitamin C or vitamin C fruits every day, guys, in your daily food. The reason why I'm saying is, as you all know, vitamin C is a water soluble vitamin, and it won't continue for the next day. So we have to consume it on a daily basis. Okay. So do check out that. And yeah. So if you have any questions, feel free to ask, and we can actually make it more interactive, guys. I know it was sudden, but yeah. So any questions? So, guys, one thing we can learn from that motivation story which I just stated was, it's really true, guys. You know, the ones who really love us, they don't look for any sort of explanations. And for the whom we are giving explanation, if they don't believe in us, it's of, see, probably it's like we are just speaking with a wall. The ones who don't, you see, it's pretty simple, I'll tell you. The ones who don't believe, they obviously won't listen to what we're saying. And the ones who believe in us, they don't need for us to tell them or for us to explain them on what we are thinking, right? So the funda is very simple. We should not waste our time or waste our energy, right? Invest that time and energy for your personal growth or for the enhancement of your skills. So what happens is eventually the ones who don't believe, they may start believing in you, and the ones who believe in you, they will start feeling proud. Yes, they are my friends. Exactly, guys. So that is a wonderful motivation which I wanted to say. And yeah, so this Ganesh Chaturthi, I hope everyone get lots of all the wishes, whatever you're wishing. I hope you get all of them true and get a lot of wealth, health, prosperity, and whatnot. So this Ganesh Chaturthi, let us all pray God that this huge pandemic gets over as soon as possible and we go back to the normal, the normal life. So until then, thank you very much, guys, and do pose your questions and comments so that I can take it up in my next live if possible. And just a moment. Yeah. Okay. So and yeah, if you have any questions, just feel free to pose. Okay. So apart from this, I feel there are so many things to discuss on, but for now, yeah, we are good to go. Any questions, guys? Okay. So not a problem. Thank you so much, guys, for turning up in a very short notice. And I wish you all again happy Ganesh Chaturthi. May all you have all the wishes get true. Bye.